YouTube, good morning. Happy Sunday. I was just going through my comments and I'm freaking pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Don't lie on my channel. I come with facts. Okay? I come with facts. Two things I want to speak on. Who knows, more may come up. But know that Shy's pissed right now. The first comment that pissed me off, someone asked me, someone asked me, who is Biscuit? She asked, I believe it was a female. Please forgive me, I don't know your name. I just read hundreds of comments in the last 2 hours. Hundreds of comments in the last 2 hours. Person asked, is Biscuit my father? She asked, is he your father? I typed in, no. I sent it. A few comments down says, he is her brother. Who is my brother? Who is my brother? You guys will never meet my brothers because my brothers aren't in social media. My family that is on social media, the YouTubers, you guys will see. That's it, that's all. My brother? He's not my brother. I told you guys who Biscuit was. So don't lie on my channel and say he's her brother. First of all, it's my comment. She was asking me. She said, is he your brother? That means, is he my brother? You, your nosy behind, shouldn't have been commenting. You shouldn't have replied to her comment. He's not my brother. You lied. You're a liar. You're a liar. He's not my brother. You're spectating, but you're not following. If you follow, you will have met Biscuit 2 years ago on Facebook. Yeah, maybe even 3 years ago on Facebook. Yeah, the story is there. More recently, on live. I told the story Wednesday on live. Oh, okay. The story is on Instagram, how I met Biscuit, how I know Biscuit. Oh, okay. He's not my brother. He's not my father. My father is an elderly 80-year-old Hispanic male that has fair skin. He looks white. He has no hair on his head. He has 2 strings of hair on his head. A short guy, 5'6", 150 pounds. That's my father. Size 7 in men's shoe. Little petite guy. That's my father. His name is Poppy. I've always called my father Poppy. I've never called my father Samuel, Sam, Dad, Father. I've always called him Poppy. Everyone that knows my father, our friends, their family calls him Poppy. That's what we introduce him as, Poppy. Biscuit is Biscuit. The next video I get to, just me busting up with y'all. And I mentioned that daylight saving time was made permanent. Starting in 2023, there will be no more springing forward and falling back. Someone comment, it has to pass the Senate first, then they will pass it. I'm like, I typed in the comments, yo, don't lie on my channel ever again. Do you not watch the news? Do you not even Google? I would never come to YouTube in front of the world and sit here and say, did you know daylight saving time was made permanent? Why would I lie? My name is Shad, not Tasha. Okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't need to lie for a story. I don't give a damn about views. I'm building platforms here. Hey, Google, when was daylight savings time made permanent?
According to Wikipedia, permanent DST in the U.S. was briefly enacted by President Richard Nixon in 1974 in response to the 1973 oil crisis.
Hey, Google, when was daylight saving time made permanent in the U.S.?
According to Wikipedia, permanent DST in the U.S. was briefly enacted by President Richard Nixon in 1974 in response.
Hey Google. Hey Google. When did President Biden make daylight saving time permanent in the U.S.?
I found these results.
Hey Google, did President O'Biden this
Here are the
early?
top search results.
Shut the hell up, Google. Hey Google, when did Senate pass the daylight saving time being permanent?
Here are the top search
I
results.
just Googled this a couple days ago. And I hate Google how you have to ask it the same question in different ways to get the answer. Hey Google. Hey Google. What? Hey Google. What did the president change about daylight saving time?
I found these results.
Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. What will change about daylight saving time in 2023?
Here is some information for DST 2023 Daylight Saving Time. According to Fortune, on Tuesday, the U.S. Senate voted unanimously to make daylight saving time permanent from 2023, getting rid of the biannual ritual of Americans changing their clocks back or forth by an hour.
On Tuesday. It said on Tuesday. Listen, whoever commented, it has to pass the Senate first. Google, it passed. Where have you been? The president signed off. He did a whole press conference. Not a press conference. He did a recording of him saying why he signed that bill, which his signature made it permanent. He said because children need, longer daytime hours, safe hours to play. You get out of school early, it's dark 2 hours later, people getting off work early in the morning, going to work, all that. Yeah, like we don't need an extra hour to sleep. Everyone can use an extra hour of daytime. That's what the president said when he signed that, after he signed that and he went on the air. Yeah. Tuesday. Let's see if I can get that same question to come to my brain and out of my mouth again so you can hear it from Google and into your ears again. I come with receipts. That's why I always say it with a Googler. Because of people like you that want to sit there and call me a liar in my comments. Well, let me tell you something again. Try it again. Because I do read my comments. Lie on my platform again. Lie on my platform, your comment will be removed and you will be blocked where you can still view and I will get that credit as a view. But you will never be able to comment on that platform again, not from that account. Try me. You and whoever they call my friend, my brother, try it. Get blocked. You can't comment. Because commenting mean a lot to you guys. Hey, Google. What will change about daylight saving time in 2023?
Here is some information for DST 2023 Daylight Saving Time. According to Fortune, on Tuesday, the U.S. Senate voted unanimously to make daylight saving time permanent from 2023, getting rid of the biannual ritual of Americans changing their clocks back or forth by an hour.
Let's get that off my data. I'm not a liar. My mother and father didn't raise me to be a liar. They raised us to tell the truth. If that person you're telling the truth to don't like it, oh well, that's for them to deal with. You did what you had to do correctly. Spoke the truth. That's it. That's all, man. I come with receipts. I will never sit here and say, now, not to mention, I made the video Thursday. It's Sunday now. I made that video Thursday. It was past Tuesday. And you're sitting in my comments days later telling me that bill has to pass the Senate. What bill? It was never a bill. It was introduced. And the president was like, yeah, hell yeah, sign it. Like, what are you talking about? I'm a weirdo. If you haven't noticed, I'm a freaking weirdo person. I'm a weirdo. I educate myself every day, and I'm smart enough to surround myself with smarter people. You see, you that's listening, looking at me right now, you should not be the smartest person you know. If so, you're dumb for not surrounding yourself with people that's smarter than you so you can learn something. Everyone's benefiting from you, but what are you benefiting from them? If all your friends dumber than you, if you're smarter than all your friends, what are you gaining? What are you gaining from your friends? Yeah, I learn something every day from people because that's who I surround myself with. People that been there, done this, all this that I'm doing in life. Smart people, intelligent people. Yeah, just conversing. Whether it's in the barbershop yesterday, talking to Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie, who told me I did a good job cutting my friend Biscuit's hair. And it's even. Not to mention I did it with trimmers and I pulled it up and showed it to him on my social media. And he was like, wow, you want to cut? And I was like, yeah, I want to cut. And he was like, I'll teach you how to use clippers. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I surround myself with like, yo, I'm smart enough to Google if I don't know. Not to mention that day I made them videos, I had time on my hands. The news was on. They talked about daylight saving time. They talked about Jussie Smollett being sentenced to 150 days in jail and only serving 5 days before he was released. I started the camera, I turned on my video. As I was turning the TV on, they spoke about Jussie Smollett. And I was like, oh, I gotta remember to tell the world this dude was released from jail. You know what I mean? Like, I just heard it. I just heard it on the news, which is why I remembered to mention it here. I didn't sit down to mention that stuff. I didn't sit down to make a video about that. I just heard it right before I turned the TV off to make the video. Just catching up, bringing y'all into what I've been doing to give y'all some of me because y'all love watching me. Then I got this idiot sitting there talking about lying on my channel. I'm going to give you time to get that reply. Yeah. And then I'm going to block you. So you can't comment on my channel again. Because I don't like liars. I don't like liars. You weren't even smart enough to Google yourself to see if what I said in the video was true or not. Before you just lied on my channel. People need a life. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. You people need a life. You people need a life. You people need a life. You don't like what I'm saying? Then that's because you need a life. You need a life. You actually sat there and listened, watched me, whatever, however you got that from me. And you thought I was lying or was misinterpreting something or was slow, didn't comprehend what I heard. So you actually typed in that long behind comment that was all lies. You just don't know me, sweetheart. At the age of 24, I was smart enough to purchase my home with cash that I did not make myself. That was not my money. That was not my money. The money I purchased that property with was not my money. It was investment. I was smart enough at the age of 18 to start investing in the stock market. You think I don't know that daylight saving time was made permanent on Tuesday, March 15th? Huh? 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 You don't even know what Tuesday's date was. Oh. See, I know Open house Wednesday, March 16th. So that would mean the 15th was the day before. That Tuesday, that's the day that is the day that daylight saving time was made correctly. Now I want to go on the record of saying it again because I stumbled twice. That is the day that daylight saving time was made permanent. Tuesday, March 15th, 2023. I am a freaking weirdo. I'm a weirdo. I love learning. I still read books. I sit on the internet and read. I actually read 5-inch print. I sit there and I read at least once a week. I like to read more, but I don't have the time, especially now, because my friend Biscuit is here, who is not my brother, other person that's getting blocked this morning as well. The woman asked me, is he your father? This other woman says, no, he's her brother. What the fuck did you say that for? What made you say he's my brother? I've never told you guys he's my brother. For years, let's see, I've been on Facebook 4 years. I've been on YouTube 4 years. I've been on Instagram 4 years. I've been on TikTok 2 years. I've been telling the world Biscuit is my friend who used to live across the street from me. You want to know who Biscuit is? Here you go. And every so often, I reintroduce him because my platforms grow more and more. Purchased my home 2001. Biscuit's grandmother was my neighbor directly across the street from me. The home is still there. You leave out of my house, you walk straight 40 feet across the street, you're walking into her house. Miss Sally passed away 2009. Miss Sally was Biscuit's caregiver. His grandmother was his caregiver, Miss Sally. And she passed because Biscuit is slow. He's a grown man. He's my age, but he's slow. I don't know what his diagnosis is. I don't give a damn what his diagnosis is. I never asked her, so I never found out. She was the sweetest lady. Oh, she was so sweet, man. Well, when Miss Sally passed, Biscuit's sister moved into the grandmom house, and she took over being a caregiver, and she did, he was clean. The care wasn't the best care ever, yet the care became less and less care, locking him out, not letting him in, her not coming home, so he would stay here. I would see him across the street or whatever. My daughter would be like, Mom, Mr. Biscuit outside sitting on his step. Let me take him something to eat, something like, no, I'll go get him and bring him in, stuff like that. Then the sister sold the house across the street. Excuse me, the sister sold Miss Sally's home and moved to Philadelphia, which is at least 30 miles away. And Biscuit grew up in this area. If you don't know Philadelphia, nickname is Philadelphia. It's no place for me, and I grew up there. I don't go to Philadelphia unless I go to Center City, and I don't go to Center City much. I go to Philadelphia. I'm with my family, who are my brothers, who are 6'6", 6'7", and 6'5", and my son-in-law, who is 6'3", and they're all licensed to carry. I go with them to collect rent. Philly's not good. Biscuit does not work. He does not have money in his pocket. So he can't get from here to there, there to here. So he walk. The last time, let's see, about a month, anyway, Biscuit, before this time, Biscuit was here. This time he's been here a week. Yesterday, Saturday, made 1 week he's been here. And I'm so thankful he's here, man. Before last Saturday when he got here this time, it was like a month since he left. He said he was going for a walk and never came back. So my brother called me last Saturday. It was like 7 something in the morning. I'm knocked out because I was out drinking the night before. My brother was like, yo, Shy, I'm staying here with Biscuit. I'm like, where you at? He was like, I'm down north. I'm like, yo, tell him to come to my house and get a cigarette, man. Tell him to come to my house and get a cigarette from me. And Biscuit walked to my house and got a cigarette. My brother could not put him in his car. My brother has a family. Biscuit got in here. He smelled bad. Smelled like feces. He smelled like underarms. And when he come in here, I take a trash bag to the bathroom. I open the trash bag. I tell him to pull all your clothes off and put it in this bag. I tie the bag up. It go outside. Your shoes, everything going. Thankfully, he wear the same size shoes. We used to wear the same size clothes. If you go on my Instagram, you can see me at 170 pounds, police officer, like all that. Like I wasn't always overweight as I am now. So we used to wear the same size clothes, a 38 men's jeans, a 2X shirt, and a 10.5 men's shoes. Now we still wear the 10.5 men's shoes. So he have plenty of shoes. I'm a sneaker here. I'm a sneaker. I got over 300 pair of sneakers going back to the early 2000s. I still got my original pair of Huaraches. I jog in my original Huaraches. Yeah. High top joints, the white, black, green, the yellow. Yeah, still rock them sometimes. So I just took him to Target yesterday, got him some shorts because he didn't own any shorts before yesterday. And he get in the shower. I wash him up from head to toe. I wash his hair, his ears, his face, his neck, underarms, arms. He wash his private in the front. I wash his backside every day. Wash his legs. He wash his thighs, some front, back thighs, all that. Cause I don't want to get close to his situation. I don't ever want to make a feeling like I'm cautious about that with any man I care give for. I don't want to give you a feeling by accident and have you like, nah, you wash your private and he scrubs. He be scrubbing that thing too. But I wash his toes and everything. Shave him, cut his hair. I do all that stuff on camera. He's intelligent. He's my eyes. When he's here, he's my eyes. You know, I don't have to go in my office and to make anything bigger. He'll read anything to me. He's very smart. In fact, he just told me a definition a couple of days ago. I was like, what does that mean, Biscuit? He told me. I can't even remember what we were walking home from work Wednesday. He told me a word. He said something. I was like, Biscuit, I don't even know what that shit means. He was like, oh, it means this. And I was like, wow, thank you. I was like, see, look, I'm learning from you. It's my guy, man. He's just slow. So yeah, he's not my father. My father is not brown skin. My father looks white. If you looked at my father, you would think my father was white, which is why my skin is so light. I'm brown because my mother is black, but my father is Hispanic and he looks white. He has no color to his skin other than white. He's old. I'm in my early 40s. Biscuit is 1 year younger than me. He's not my father. He's not my brother. We don't have the same bloodline. I never met his mother or father. I know his sister. I knew his grandmother. I know his niece and nephew on his sister's side. I know his father's name is Muhammad. I know Biscuit is Muslim. But no, he's not my family. He's like family. I've known him 20 years. But he's not my brother. Don't fucking lie on me no more. Don't lie to me. Don't lie on me. Don't lie to my platform. Don't lie on my platform. Oh, you won't even be able to comment on my platform because you're getting blocked. I could block you right now, but I'm working right now. I'm done. I made my point. The rest of you enjoy your day. But keep in mind, check your information before you come questioning my information you see on my platforms. Because if I was smart enough at the age of 18, to invest in the stock market, invest $500 a month, which in 10 years made me a millionaire. Listen to what I said. If I was smart enough at the age of 18 to invest $500 into the stock market, $500 a month into the stock market, which made me a millionaire at the age of 28 and brought my home cash at the age of 24 with my investment earnings. I'm smart enough. I'm smart enough to bring facts to YouTube. I wish you were smart enough to check facts, to fact check. I wish you were smart enough to fact check before commenting stupidity and lies on someone's platform, because all you did was make yourself look stupid, especially after I finally got Google to answer when was daylight saving time made permanent in the US. Tuesday, March 15th. Now you Google for yourself, day. Are you smart enough to know what day mean? It's me.